So a lot of things have changed over the past 12 years. That may be an understatement, right? But in that time, Halifax has always had one constant. That would be Mayor Mike Savage. But he says he won't be seeking re-election. Mayor Savage led Halifax through post-tropical storm Fiona, the COVID-19 pandemic, and a period of huge population and economic growth. And he says that he wants to leave on his own terms and that serving as mayor has been the privilege of his life. Joining us now live from Halifax is Mayor Mike Savage. Nice to see you again this morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm really well. You know, I often ask authors when they're writing a book, how do they know when the book is done? Like, how do you know when it's finished? I want to ask you the same thing. How do you know that this is the last chapter as mayor?
Well, I'm glad you said as mayor, because I'm hoping there's some other chapters in my life.
That's mayor.
I love the job. I love the job to this day. For all the challenges and everything, it's a job that suits me very well, and that I can't even express how honored I am that the people have allowed me to do this. But 12 years is a long time. I never intended to do 12 years, and I don't think 16 makes sense. I think it's time to do something else, and I think the change could be good for the city too. So some new mayor, she or he, will come along and will do a great job continuing the growth of this city.
When you were making the decision, I heard you thought back to some wisdom from your mother. What did she say to you that has stayed with you?
Well, you know, my mom was very special. She passed away just over 20 years ago. But one of the things she used to say to me when I was making a decision was, if something settles comfortably in your heart and your head, it's the right decision. And in this case, it did. And she went on to say, if they conflict, go with your heart. And so I think that's good advice. I know some people wouldn't agree with that, but it was the right decision. It's the right thing for me, my family. My kids are growing up. This is not about a politician saying I want to spend more time with my kids. Politics has been very good to me. I've been an MP and a mayor, and we have had a great family life, and I'm blessed to have a wonderful wife and wonderful kids. It's not about that. It's just time.
And I like how you said that you don't see longevity as the true mark of success for a leader. What are you most proud of during your time so far as mayor?
Well, I got a wonderful letter from a really important leader in the Mi'kmaq community here yesterday, and it really touched me. I'm very proud of the fact that we've taken steps towards reconciliation as a city, maybe not fast enough, but I think significant. The growth of the city, the fact that we have an economic plan that's called People, Planet, Prosperity. It's not just called GDP. It's about honoring people and honoring the planet. And if you do those things, then I think prosperity follows. I want people in the city to do well. I want businesses to prosper. We've had good growth in the city, and I hope that will continue. But that we do the important things, too, that make life livable, you know, parks and spaces and things like that.
Yeah, speaking of importance, what are the most important issues in Halifax that you hope the next mayor takes on?
Homelessness. And I think this is true for mayors across the city. I was chatting with my friend Charlie Clark, the mayor of Saskatoon, who's also not reoffering, and many other mayors, and it's homelessness. And that's not the reason to get out. That's a reason to stay in, because I think we can do good work on that. But homelessness is a big issue. We have a planet that's in crisis, I believe. We have to take steps. We have in Halifax. And we have to keep our eye on paying the bills. So there's a lot of things. It's all those things. You know, I wish the very best to the next council and the next mayor.
Okay, so what's your plan, though? What are you going to do?
Well, I think I'm on a flight south. Air Canada has been playing around with me this morning. I'm supposed to be on a plane, and I'm hoping to get on one. No, I don't. There's lots of things I could do. I spent time in business. People have forgotten that. Somebody said the other day to me that I'm the only mayor that they've ever known, and I said, well, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, there's something out there for me. I don't know what it is, but it'll suit myself, my wife, and my family.
Well, congratulations on 12 amazing years, and we look forward to seeing what you do next. Mayor Mike Savage, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.